Gee, it's infiltrated league footy at the moment. Poor kicking a goal.
And there's James Hird setting up inside the forward 50. Bowden his opponent, and 2 stars of the game there.
Hird had 25 possessions last week. Hill couldn't miss from there.
Gee, that was clever. He knows he's got the advantage in the ruck, but it was just too easy in the end, Rob, wasn't it?
It was. And he did it well, didn't he, the big fella? Caught the football. As soon as he hit the ground, he spun around. And that Vossi is going to be a worry for the Tigers, because their 2 main ruckmen, Simmons and Noble, just aren't there.
Yeah.
Jack Rewalt leading the field.
Crowd's up to 60,000 already, and we've had a few problems. Apparently there's been a trail derailment, so that's probably reasonable range. Should nail this. As I said, 21 games so far, 21 goals so far this season in his 6 games. Lloyd doesn't miss this time.
And that was it there. Heard the target again in between 3 Tigers. Had Peverill away. Not a big goal kicker. And that remains the case. Lloyd too strong. He had Thursfield where he wanted to. Come on! That's a little bit.
That's the line, no closer. Wait for play on. Hold there, hold
Let's watch what he does there. It is. Open it up. And around she goes. Essendon's got 3 on the board.
Nicely. Is it Mark? No, umpire said play on. Big fella still has got it. Couldn't get boot to ball. Newman, good handball under pressure to Tivendale. That's a superb kick. Good vision. Now Meyer. Out towards Tambling. And Tambling's got it. It was a very clever kick. He forced Tambling to sort of lead in the end.
Yep.
And Tambling did well. Just protected the ball as he took the mark.
Big man, isn't he, David Hill? Just the strength of him. And we see Tambling leaps a little bit early on Bashahuli, gets a bit of a ride, and the ball hits him in the midriff.
Must kick goal for the Tigers, and Tambling makes no mistake. Hits to Johnson. Good effort by McVeigh. Hill.
handball.
Coughed up the handball. Now Rains. A long ball inside 50. Pettifer's out of position. And, oh, he's got the free kick.
They don't do square ups, do they?
Oh, I'd like to have a look at that one too. Oh, Pettifer's played on. And he's kicked into the forward pocket. And he's found Cracker.
Rotating through that area of the ground.
Cracker for the Tigers' second. He's slotted it through.
Prepared to back themselves. Matthew Lloyd kicked 9 goals against the Tigers in 2004 in a big bag. That won't be a goal. Oh, that might be still for the Bombers. Lucas, he's going to wheel around. And he's happy.
In the meantime, Essendon have moved into the midfield. Jason Johnson looking for Davey. McPhee bangs it onto the boot for Lucas. It was a good option.
Lucas goes back a little bit further. He's still, I reckon, a bit close to the man on the mark.
Lucas for his second.
Forwards have got the flanks to lead out into. They've got space there. Hawthorn did it so well last week.
Number 1 ruckman for both teams back in action. And that is a terrific grab from Delidio. McVeigh getting a bit of his own medicine from last week. Pushed power forward and took some terrific overhead marks.
Fancies himself, Brett Delidio, and why not?
What is it? Fancies himself
as to kick the goal.
Oh, okay. Was it? I wasn't quite sure what you're on about there. Why shouldn't he fancy himself? What about that? I'll tip that. On your mark.
Good effort. Pettifer chips back to Tuck. Looks for Richardson. Led to Michael under the ball. Johnson clever towards Cracker, just couldn't quite execute the kick. Cole went without it. Edwards got it to Cracker, sold the dummy. Cracker snaps. Great goal by the Tigers.
I love that passage of play. There was direct to Richo, the roving from Johnson, centred the ball. Game of centimetres, isn't it? Gets the ball up, second effort, then just the great ball. We saw some skills earlier today of that, and that's what he can do.
Beautiful balance.
Oh, it was fantastic. Well done, great play.
Richo, as he kicked that goal, he was on his own in the goal line screaming for the ball. Thought he was going to get an easy one, but he was forced to, like all of us, stand and applaud the work of Andrew Cracker. And it's given the Tigers something too. Patterson goes for Richardson and Revolt. They get in each other's way.
Revolt's free. Revolt got pushed.
Hands in the back. Hands in the back.
Well, it has to be 50, doesn't it?
Should be.
I reckon it'll go to Revolt. No,
Richo.
Hands in the back, Richo.
Well, but this is an example of the ball being kicked out wide into space after a centre bounce. Let's have a look at Richo.
Marky contest, 2 hands in the back.
Gee.
No, against Mel.
Well, why wasn't it
against
50?
Mel.
I mean, you have to
He was
ask that
behind you,
question.
mate. Right there.
Confusion
Right there,
amongst the
yes,
players
that's
as to whose free it was.
Well, it was 50 metres.
Surprising to see Mark Johnson having a word to the umpire too. Now, wouldn't this make things interesting? Things are hotting up at the G. Don't go to sleep tonight. He's had a mixed old night, hasn't he, Patterson? He's had 10 possessions and taken 4 marks.
Oh, look, he's probably Richmond's 3rd or 4th string ruckman, but he's got to carry the load.
Kick finds Newman. Looses Tivendale, who can wind up here from about 60. Looks for Richardson against Michael. Fletcher, 3rd man up. Here's a chance for Revolt to Jackson. Oh, he's got it! Tigers in front! What a goal! What a goal from Daniel Jackson.
Watch this kick. Running away from your goals, does a reverse check side almost.
Oh,
That is incredible goal.
And that's his first, giving him plenty.
So Bombers on the back foot a little there, but no, quickly rebound. Mark Johnson back to his best last week. That certainly not his best. Chris Newman goes for Patterson. Hill didn't give away the free. Delidio, a little shake to get rid of Davey. And we'll go again. Richardson, good position, good position. Straight at goal. 1 goal, 2 for the night. It's wobbly, but it's online, and that is all that matters right now.
waits for things to restart in the middle. 2 goals to Richardson, 2 goals to Cracker. While Lloyd and Lucas will kick 2 each for the Bombers. Bang! Good hard stuff in the middle. Here's Davey. Found some space. Unwinds from 55. Alvin Davey! That's what they call a quick answer.
Wow, he just took off. They love someone who just backs themselves in a contest. Ball turns over, sloppy handball, bang away. You almost feel better you're retired when you've got blokes like that running around out of a football field now.
Hasn't there been some highlights tonight? Most of it happened in the last 10 or 15 minutes of game time.
The turn over the kick taken by King.
Switching out of defence all the time, the Tigers, and getting some real run and rebound. Delidio playing across half-back.
Credit to Patterson too, Walsey. He's been their target out of defence a few times. This is Howard. Pretty adventurous stuff. Not a great handball. Tuck was able to get it back to Bowden. Ball in good hands there. Jackson, well, he kicked that spectacular goal in the second quarter. He's not going to go for a 60-metre bomb, surely, and land it, is he? Or is he? Oh, Jackson, what a night out! He can do no
Gee, that'd be 65 metres, isn't it?
It'd have to be about 65, and Jackson's had 2 kicks for the game and kicked 2 sensational goals. You can just see the confidence lifting with all of them. They're running as well as they've run for the game.
So the Tigers out of defence through Johnson, and it's slip handball, wasn't it quick, away for Delidio. He's finding plenty of the footy at the moment. Sends the Sharon forward in the direction of Richardson again. It's predictable, but it's effective at the moment.
He's taking his 20, kicks at 50, and it just gets over the top of the Essendon half-back line and giving Richmond chance to get well in front in this game.
Part 1 accomplished, and now part 2 is being completed as well. Tigers powering on.
And that little fella just looks like him.
In the 30s, was it?
Yeah, it was, I remember it.
Cambriali dishes off to Hill, who goes sideways to Michael. Oh, it's a shank. Straight to his direct opponent, Matthew Richardson. No one to kick to. So he got it over to Tivendale, who now pops it off into the pocket. It's a beautiful kick. And here's the man of the moment. That is a sensational kick from Tivendale.
It was a great lead. He worked him over. He worked Mel Michael over. He was covered by the Essendon player. He was covered by Mel Michael, but he lost him on the lead after the 3rd or 4th lead. Really well done.
So Daniel Jackson, 2 kicks, 2 goals.
He'd only kicked 6 goals in his career before tonight.
So in he comes. His 3rd kick, his 3rd goal. That is damn good value for money.
Pollack towers over him. I'd be getting James Hird into the midfield.
It's not getting down there now. Patterson, they can do no wrong, the Tigers. Foley not able to hang on for dear life. Mark Johnson just before the grippers were coming. McVeigh for Monfries. Always a bubbly player, up and running and getting them going for David Hill, who's been thrashed in this quarter by Patterson, at least at ground level. Hill, he likes his chances. What a lovely kick. What a sensational goal. It's as if suddenly they've found the secret of how to kick goals.
It's worked a treat. They've got the line going down the middle, space to lead into. Richo on the lead, into space, took the mark.
Well, now is a good time for a good Richo kick. We didn't quite get that, but we did get a mark from Patterson. Been a bit of a breakout couple of weeks for Patterson. 21 possessions last week, a career best. And tonight he's matched it with Hill around the ground. Hill's had 10 possessions, and Patterson has had 15 and taken 4 marks, Wolsey. Now he needs to kick a goal. He dropped an easy mark earlier in the night. He's repaid them with that one.
To them. These are their games to come. You can see they've got Sydney, they've got Eagles, Power and Melbourne. Gee, 3 tough ones after this. If they drop this game, they're 4 wins, 5 losses. They could be 4-8.
Scott Lucas.
And you know what that means, Spossy? Speculation on the coach.
To Fletcher, who loads up with the long ball. It's home. Trying to inspire his team.
Great chase.
And Delidio's got it at half-back, into the middle, to Kingsley. And his kick's also good as it finds Pettifer.
Richo says kick it long.
He does. Richo's one out with Michael. Richo's got the sense. A big kick for Matthew Richardson.
This is a big kick. We shouldn't underestimate what this means in the context of this game.
Been an outstanding performance tonight under Jurius. In he comes. Richo Man's goal.
Now, if the Bombers able to stop the Tigers from having their first win of the year. Will there be any nervous moments in the stretch for the Tigers, or will they just charge on in and take the 4 points? Bombers not dead yet. Watson for Stanton. Clear space ahead. Over to Lucas. His third handball of the night for Dyson. Dyson got it. They're still in it.
Almost went without it in the end. Now gives it to Jason Johnson. Johnson's forced to go long. It floats. Lucas is there. Beautifully done in front by Bowden. Ball's still alive. Foley desperate. He's tackled high. Umpire waves the arms and says play on. Polak. Miles run down by Hurdle. Again the umpire says play on. Picked up by McVeigh. 2 loose Bombers. Lucas plays on and kicks the goal. It's a goal of difference.
James Hurd tackle, set it up.
Wow, great work.
Rebound, Essendon goal. Crucial for both teams here, this centre clearance.
What a game this has become. It was just going along as normal midway through the second quarter, and all of a sudden it ignited and really hasn't stopped since.
Watson has been great.
Out of the middle they go again, the Bombers. Cole's kick is well placed. McPhee, you had to be versatile in this game. Defenders have become forwards. Even James Hurd's been a defender at times. McPhee is a big kick of the ball. Probably does his best kicking on the run. Gets the momentum up and sinks it as far as he can. And they're still not be able to sink the Tigers yet. Scores are level at the MCG. Well, these special occasion matches, you need a breakout match. You need a real thrill to the end for them to become landmark matches that we remember, and this could well be it for the dream time at the G.
Well, what a fantastic contest. And I have to say, in this quarter, one player has been very important to Essendon in this last quarter, has been Joe Watson in the middle of the ground.
Centre wing. Peveril injured and off the ground for the Bombers. Howard. Can the Tigers regain their composure? Been a hurricane for the Bombers in the last 2 minutes. Richardson is the one and only target.
In the back. 50 metres.
Richard kicked the goal. He's oblivious to the fact that not only has he given away the free, he has given away the 50. Heartbreak for the Tigers.
Richmond pushing all of their numbers back. Umpire said in the back.
There'll be more debate about the rule, won't there?
No idea how long is left. Deep into time on. It's 40 metres out from the Bombers' goal. A point would do it. Hill the tap. Jason Johnson. It's a point. But Richmond have possession.
And it's in the hands of Bowden, and Delidio is away. The running man, can he get it and can he go? No, he can't. He was forced to hit it back. The Bombers responding. McVeigh for Cole. Another handball on. It's Hooley. It's Hooley. And he's missed again. Well, 2 points the difference. Is there time? You'd think there is for the Tigers.
Tambling out wide.
Last roll of the dice for the Tigers.
Means they need a goal now.
Oh, too much on the kick. Terrible turnover. Lloyd. Will he ice the clock? He will.
McPhee's got to get in the goal square.
Somebody does.